Closeted Kicks Convos. Vibes Unleashed is not just about sneakers. It's your go-to podcast for authentic conversations on sneaker culture, style, trending topics, and also self-discovery. Join us for candid discussions that may go beyond the shoebox. Get ready to lace up your opinions and step into the world of Closeted Kicks Convos, Vibes Unleashed, where sneakers meet trending conversation. Unbox the passion where Closeted Kicks Convos, where every sneaker has a story. What's up? What's up? This is your girl Trina. I'm sitting out here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, down here in Biloxi, behind Shark Heads, out here on the beach with my boy Said. What's going on with you?
Nothing much, just chilling.
So we just decided to, it's trying to rain on us, but we're gonna try to make it do what it's not really trying to let us do right now.
Just so a drip.
Right. If he ain't had me wait 45 minutes, we could have beat the rain, but we ain't gonna talk about that though. So you mentioned LeBron James. Well, okay, first someone told me last time, they were like, you know, the guy that you had on, that had the shop in Biloxi, like, you didn't even tell him where it's at. I said, well, we just said it was in Biloxi. So give the people the name of your shop and the address.
Okay, the real Biloxi, it's 189 Porter Avenue, Biloxi, Mississippi. If you're on Highway 90, if you come in, when you get to the lighthouse, I'm a block up from the lighthouse. You can't miss it. If you know where the lighthouse is, or Boulevard in that area, we right there. So like Food Giant, Police Department, I'm directly across the street from Hope Bank. And before you get to the tracks by Giuseppe's.
All right, so now y'all know where he's at, so make sure you check him out. So, LeBron James. What's your thought on him, his son? What was it, like the 55th overall draft pick, somewhere up in there?
Yeah, I think second round, but kind of high still. Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, to me, from a parent standpoint, it was a good move. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all dream for our kids to be successful. So if I could help, I would most definitely have did the same thing. You know, now what kind of player he's gonna be? I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a solid career. I mean, you know, but not saying that he's gonna be what his dad was and anything. And I think the expectations for that is why everybody was upset, saying he shouldn't have been. But at the end of the day, we all been on a job where we couldn't get the better position or the raise or the upgrade we were looking for because somebody else's nephew got it, son got it. So I mean, it's been going on for years. I'm just glad to see us do it for our own, you know.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with knowing somebody.
Absolutely.
A lot of us are where we're at because of people that we know, and a lot of people are where they're at because of people who they know. So I think that whole situation is like, you know, it's the same thing. Honestly, I think he could have went undrafted. I think they could have saved that draft pick, pulled in someone who could have been like an asset to the team. But I'm not mad at what LeBron did.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not mad at what he did because I definitely agree with what he did, because if it was mine, I was in that position, I would have been doing the same thing for mine.
Yeah, but I honestly think by him being under LeBron's leadership and working so closely with LeBron, like LeBron is gonna get him ready. Right. LeBron is not setting him up to fall on his face. So even though everybody like, man, I can't believe he ain't this, whatever he's not, he will be by the time he's ready to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just honestly believe, like, you know, iron sharpens iron, you know what I'm saying? Working with them every day, and, you know, which I'm pretty sure they work at home, what a lot of youngsters don't do. They only gonna play AAU or play for the school, don't really practice outside of practice, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's gonna be the difference maker. Like, we've seen NBA stars that's there who was good with everything but didn't have a jump shot. They worked on their shot all summer, came back even a better shooter. You know, Boston, my team, like, everybody complained about Jaylen Brown couldn't do this, he couldn't go left, he couldn't this, he couldn't that. Then he came back this year, Eastern Conference MVP, Finals MVP, you know what I'm saying? Like, all it takes is a summer. You work on your game nonstop and dedicate yourself that summer, you could be the player that, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that boy gonna do the same thing.
So why you think, like, all the backlash? Because it's LeBron?
Yeah, honestly, because like I said, I've never been a fan of LeBron. Everybody get mad. How you? It's not that I don't like him, but to me, I always go for the underdog. So like when you have people who like, and to me like nowadays nobody respects nothing that was. Like I only say that because like if you ask somebody who's the age of, I'm gonna just say maybe 32 to 27, man, who the GOAT? They gonna say, as far as rapping, they gonna say Lil Wayne the GOAT. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on. Like, I mean, like, I respect it because that's all y'all know, but it's people that was way better, like that Heat emulator that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say Jay-Z. You know, I mean, I'm gonna stick beside him. Like, that's gonna be my
based on what?
Based off of his track record. That man, like, he's a beast in the booth. Like that's just who I like. Now I do like Lil Wayne, Kendrick Lamar, Drake. I have like those groups that I like and the people that I like, but some of the new people, I don't know who they are.
Absolutely,
like the young Dolph, I think he passed away, but I don't know who he is.
Don't do that though. Dolph was.
I mean, but not saying that he wasn't good.
He was on his way.
I'm just saying I don't know who he. I don't know. Like it's a lot of this stuff. Like I just don't know who they were.
Yeah. Like a lot of the younger musicians, I'm clueless of. I don't know none of their music. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm not a radio person either though. So I'm kind of stuck in my own way with that music. But like I say, it's just, and I think that's the thing. Like because of the Jordan LeBron debate, everybody tends to feel like, you know, you got to pick one or the other. Yeah. Like us as a culture, we got that bad where we don't want to see two of the same on top. You know what I'm saying?
Why
like,
though?
I don't understand that for nothing in the world, bro. Like, oh, I got to tear him down for him to be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, bro, they both great. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for people to admit that, but.
It's just like, it was like the Kobe Jordan thing.
Yeah.
You know?
But LeBron get a different kind of hate that I ever seen out of anybody.
He does. And the thing is, I'm not a LeBron fan.
I'm not.
But I can't deny what he has done and what he's doing. Like the dude is a beast. Yeah. And you can't take that away from him. Just like you into women's basketball.
I watch some now because of all
the hype and all that stuff that come around. So I've been playing basketball like, you know, forever. Mm-hmm. So I remember when the WNBA first started. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it was hype around that. Then it kind of like died down. The league didn't go anywhere, but the hype around it did because I don't think they put as much emphasis in the WNBA or, you know, the publicity into it like they do like the NBA or other major league sports.
Because even then, back then, the women don't get the recognition that these new women are getting.
No, no.
Not the endorsements, not anything. Nothing. You had a few. I mean, like, maybe Cheryl Swoops, they had a shoe or something every night, but it was quietly done. Yeah.
And so the last 2 years with LSU, and you got to contribute that to Angel Reese. Mm-hmm. You know, South Carolina. I mean, that whole team is like is unstoppable. So you can't name just like one person on there because Dawn Staley, what she's done with that organization is crazy. Yeah. And then you had Iowa with Caitlyn Clark. Yeah. So that's really. Those three teams and any combination of those three teams, people were glued to the TV screen because of that. And so Angel Reese going into the league, Caitlyn Clark going into the league, that has been like tremendous for the league. Mm-hmm. But it's such a like, and I like Caitlyn Clark in the sense of you can't take away from her skill set as far as, I mean, she's a shooter. So you can't take away from that and what she has done for the WNBA in a sense because she has brought a lot of traffic in with her. But I'm an Angel Reese fan. Yeah. All right, I'm an AJ Wilson's fan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
who should have been getting this way before? Like it shouldn't take Caitlyn Clark for her to get what she's due.
It shouldn't have. Yeah. But it did. Yeah. And so, I mean, if you think about it, Caitlyn Clark is getting a lot of the hate and the backlash.
Well, I think because like with her situation is going to be more race fueled. You know what I'm saying? Because like they only feel like she's getting what she's getting it because of. But the craziest thing for me about that is like the little white girl that's getting that kind of attention for basketball is being hated. But then we had Luka, who was getting all the hype. He was supposed to be the great white hype. He was the best white boy to ever touch a basketball, allegedly. And then, like
but when he didn't get that.
He don't get the hate that she gets.
But let me tell you, and if I had to just say why I feel like that, it's because Think about it. Go back to college during the season.
Okay.
When you had Angel Reese, Flau'jae with LSU, and you had Caitlyn Clark with Iowa. So LSU was viewed as more so of a black team. Iowa viewed as a white team.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you did have black people. Not saying that black people was not rooting for Caitlyn Clark.
Yeah.
But you did. So that I think it became divided even in college.
But the craziest thing, but the craziest thing is, was it last year when they had the little girl from Mississippi State? Mississippi State had a deep run.
Yeah.
The girl was balling out of control. Everybody was tuned in. Like I said, I mean, I think for the people who love sports, they don't even judge color right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? They see a good athlete, they're just a good athlete. But for the people who's not into sports that deeply, you know what I'm saying? Like I see them do it with boxing. I see them do it with, you know what I'm saying? Like everything I mean, it's sad, but we make a lot of stuff racial that shouldn't be.
Listen, you know no lie. They even made, I'm telling you, I've seen it. They've made Family Feud races. Because if you think about it, just think about Family Feud. Every time you watch it, it's a black family and a white family.
Well, now they doing a lot of Latinos now.
But it's always, or if it's gonna be some Latino, it's gonna be some Latinos, and it's gonna be a white family. So I mean, and I think if someone brought that to my attention, so it's crazy how even though I don't think it's intentional.
Well, the media is, everything they do is intentional. I don't care what people think. Like that's because, like, even like I say, the power is
intentional with trying to make it racist.
Okay, but
when I say that.
But what I'm saying is, like, they do this thing they do with the programming. Like, for instance, like, so it was okay, like I said, for the NBA when they were pushing Joker and Luka as the faces of the NBA now, trying to make it more acceptable when we know we were in the league for the last, you know what I'm saying, since the 80s. Like, you know, it was no thing. But when they were trying to get this uprise, they did it quietly, but they like program, like it to me is programming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're going to make them the acceptable. People don't really feel no way about them. Let's make them super likable and just kind of. Joker started doing commercials. He started being more, and it's like, bro, we never heard this dude been in the league for years. Like, we never heard. Just like the Steph Curry effect, he was so quiet. The man, people think he only been in the league the years that they start winning. The boy been on the bench and y'all didn't say nothing about him. And all of a sudden he touched the basketball 2 seasons. Oh, he's the greatest shooter ever. And I'm like, bro, that's what kills me about all this GOAT stuff. Like, we'll give it so loosely.
We will.
Like loosely. It don't. So that's why I think all the mad thing about the Caitlyn Clark, because they're giving her so much already, and she really hasn't earned anything.
Nah.
Because you hear people say, bro, they gave her more publicity than Angel Reese. And Angel Reese was a champion that year. Like that is wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What was that? Who owned the paper? I can't remember what paper was. I don't know if it was the New York Times. It was something when LSU won the championship. They were not even on the front page. It was Iowa.
Exactly.
That was on the front page. Like, how do you not?
They didn't even get invited to the White House, but Iowa.
They both got invited. Remember?
And
they
losers never get invited.
Losers never get invited. So, like, what was the difference that time? Like, you know, so it did make you like just question like the why, and everyone honestly knows like the why. But like I said, I'm not gonna take anything from Caitlyn Clark because I do think that she's good at what she does. She's like one of the best shooters I've seen in a long time.
I mean, she has a good skill set, absolutely. Like I said, but watching her transition, like she struggles at nights, and like you said, people not expecting that, but that gives more fuel to the. You know what I'm saying?
She struggles defensively. She didn't play defense in college though.
Didn't have to.
You know what I'm saying? So she does the same thing in the league. She's a shooter. Now over probably the last 5 games I watched of hers, I have seen her. It's like, I don't know if someone got in her ear and told like, look now, you know, like we put our foot down, let's you over here on the bench, but they can't afford to put her on the bench because they know she's the reason they got attendance of 22,000, you know, so, you know, she does have what they call it, the Caitlyn Clark effect or whatever, so she is affecting the game.
Absolutely,
like you can't take that, but it's like, people are gonna think like it's okay to just be offensively minded and like no, like offense is not gonna win.
Yeah, like
and that's why they're not just winning. They've been doing good though lately, but like I said,
that don't fit your system though, because like you giving the coach problems now and then you causing a rift in the locker room because like all you want to do is shooting the rest of us out here working, like, you know what I'm saying? So I see it with the guys. I know it's a thing with the girls because girls tend to be a little more catty.
They are.
You know,
they are. We are. We are. We can be a little bit quote unquote petty in a sense, just because I mean it just is what it is. We pay like
human nature, women's nature, you know.
So, but no, I agree with you on that. Like I said, it trickles over everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I guess you just kind of. And it's easy for you to pick sides.
Absolutely.
And I guess the industry doesn't make it hard for you not to pick sides.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, like, I mean, everything shouldn't be, but like you say, they're gonna make it a choice. Like everything has to be. They're never. Just my lifetime, it was hard to see two successful, strong black people. In power at the same time, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, a lot of our celebrities, or I mean, we don't have the voices we had back then when, like, you know, when we were like coming out of the civil rights and all this. But like, it's crazy that Martin Luther King and Malcolm X only met twice in their lifetime. Yeah. Being as big as they were, they both traveled, but then they never like were able to come together for real. Like, you know, everybody was hunting Malcolm X and trying to kill him. Same thing was happening to Martin, not on that scale, but it did happen.
I mean, it happened.
Yeah, and like it was like crazy, but like we got to find a way to keep them apart. You know what I'm saying? And it seems to be a trend that we don't speak on enough. But like typically, like I said, like, you know, we had Bill Cosby. Even though he was everything to us as kids growing up, let's tear him down. I mean, I don't know. You know, we can all debate about did he or didn't he, but let's tear him down. Then we go with everybody that ever gets to a certain point has to come down. Yeah. Like from Kanye to now Diddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Diddy been doing this all this time, why didn't they attack him before they went for Kanye? You know, make sure he don't have nothing now. Now all of a sudden he's fine. He's okay to be crazy as long as he's not. Is he? Yeah, as long as he's not love and has the money that he had. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a threat to nobody now. He's free to live and roam how he wants as long as he don't have the power and the money. You know what I'm saying? Like Diddy. Once we see him like lose everything from businesses,
then everything will be everything
once he lose everything, then it's gonna all settle down and get back quiet like it was. Like, bro, there's no way. I'm not like, I do believe some of, like, you know, it's too much evidence against him. Finally, like most of them don't even need evidence though. Like once they put it out to us, like OJ, we didn't have no evidence, but we swear to God OJ was guilty. Like, even though
I never thought he was guilty.
Well, I didn't either, but I'm saying like. Us collectively wrote OJ off and said, you know, oh, well, you should have never dated a white woman. I mean.
And that's, at the end of the day, that's what it boiled down to. Like, seriously, that's what people say.
Like, it's crazy because, like I say, it's only, that part is only crazy to me because, like, on one agenda we push love is love. You should love who you love, and there's nothing wrong with who you love. But then again, we're gonna say, oh, but don't you love a white woman? Like, bro, like I mean, I never dated a white woman, but I'm just saying, like,
I don't
have no problem with. I mean, I would. I mean, if I met, you know, like, I'm like I say, I probably would. Like, I would be open to. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my thing is, like, I never find myself in a place where I can even meet one to even kind of get on the common ground to see if we got anything in common. Like, so I mean, I guess that's probably like, you know, it'll have to be totally organic, or. Like LeBron, somebody knows somebody and just. Now I'm about to say somebody probably
somebody would have to just like introduce you because if you feel like you're never in a position to meet one, you would definitely have to be hey, I got somebody I want you to meet type thing.
I don't hang out at coffee shops. I don't hang out at Starbucks. I don't hang out at, you know, so I don't know. I mean,
someone may come in the
hopefully.
You know, and. Yeah. Looking for something to wear
to your boyfriend something and I can
maybe she's looking for something for her.
Yeah, that's cool too.
You know, they about to get ready to open up 11, the hookah lounge off of Pass Road.
That should be a very nice spot.
It is, and they may come up in there looking for something to wear.
I just seen they dropped their dress code today. Yeah. I'm dying to see the reactions, you know what I'm saying?
Look, only thing I heard people talking about was the Uggs. Because on there it specifically said no Uggs.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they, why would that be a thing? Like, I don't see that big here.
No, Crocs maybe. They should put Crocs.
Yeah. Crocs
like,
most
no
definitely.
Crocs.
Yeah, I don't know about the oversized shirts either. Like, oversized is a trend right now. Like,
right, but
like,
maybe they talking about like oversized. Then you remember those shirts people used to wear all the way down to their knees?
Yeah, tall tees is one thing, but don't say oversized shirts. You need
maybe the wording was wrong.
Maybe so.
You know, or that's all about interpretation.
Yeah. So I mean, they did put that. It's up to their discretion.
Yeah.
I would hope that they let people slide with that because it's too big of a trend to just be like, I'm gonna write off anybody because they,
Yeah.
Most people, a lot of designer brands are going oversized.
Oversized. I mean, that is true. That is true. Right now, it is like an oversized.
Yeah.
That's the wave that's going through. I got into the shirts, not like bottoms. I'm not into big oversized.
Yeah. I haven't bought into that either. It's hard for me to buy into some of the trends, and like I say, because I know my demographic, certain stuff I won't bring to my people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just it makes no sense for me. You know, I'm just tying up money that won't. It's just gonna sit. So. I see some very out there bottoms though now, like super huge.
Yeah, and I remember I had a pair of like Jinko shorts. I don't even know if they're called shorts. Like, they may be called jorts now.
Jean
but they
shorts.
Came down about right here.
Oh yeah, them capris.
And they were huge. They were huge. But I was like in high school with that, but I just can't see myself putting that on now.
All trends. Like I say, all trends.
I guess they're not for everybody.
Yeah, like and say, and a lot of things that I say, to me, size and weight has like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not telling nobody they can't wear what they can. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I feel like if you dress your body type, you're gonna always look good. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Some people don't. And just like, bro, this is in trend right now. I want to put this on, bro. But like I say, for me, certain things I know I'm not the tallest, so like certain things I just know I can't wear, so I won't even try, because for me, regular baggy and wide is gonna be extra, you know what I'm saying, because of my height, you know what I'm saying, so
stay away from that.
I would.
So are you into the like the crop?
I am not.
There's a lot of guys walking around in the crops.
And more power to them, but for me, it's a crop top. Like, I know it's not. Like they saying it's not, but like,
I guess crop is to me it's still a crop top.
It is.
It's still a crop top. I guess they're looking at it like, because most crop tops come up right here. It does at least come right below your belly button. If you stretch though, you're showing your belly button.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't want to see
as
no
a man.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. As a man, is that like, but like I said, I think more people. Not enough people tap into like what they're like, okay, the fashion that fits them compared to what they see other people doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, rappers doing what the stylists tell them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just even like for buyers. Most huge department stores or big stores like that, they're using buyers. And buyers are the people who go out and buy. And they buy like because they visited Fashion Week or different things, but they typically don't look like us. They typically don't understand the culture. So they're bringing in stuff that typically like, we personally wouldn't wear, but if it's in your face, you're gonna be like, oh, let me give it a try. You know what I'm saying?
What you think about the guys wearing the little scarves? Like I've seen
I haven't seen that.
Like Cam Newton, I've seen him with it on.
Cam different though.
What's Rihanna's husband or baby daddy name?
ASAP.
Right?
ASAP.
He having that little silk scarf around his face, like.
But he have hair clips too. Like I seen him in a video the other day when Rihanna was doing the Glorilla.
Yeah, he did have hair clips in it.
Like I said, so they different. But that's just like I see rappers with the painted fingernails.
That is true.
Like I said, to each his own, but I'm drawing the line. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but I think my age has a lot to do with it too.
Well, are you gonna paint your nails?
I would never. Like, not even black. Like, nothing wrong, nothing.
Hair clip?
No, never.
Silk scarf?
No, never.
So what's like something that's like outside of the box? You said no to the crop top.
Yeah.
In which I bought my first crop top from my boy Jiggy. What's up?
Yeah, but like I said, for you, it's a good look.
Yeah, but I've been seeing a lot of guys with them on though. So what's your outside of the box? Because I named off like a few things and you were like, no.
All this,
but you gotta have at least one outside of the box thing that you'd be like, okay, what about the Hoochie Daddy shorts?
Yeah, I love them.
So maybe that's your outside the box.
Yeah.
Because
But see, the craziest thing is that as kids, this is what we had, like in the early 80s, mid 80s, late 80s. They didn't make long shorts.
Right, but you went from that, but you ain't had no choice but to wear it because that's what they had.
Exactly.
So then you went from that to...
But we never had, well, I ain't gonna lie. In the 80s, they did have crop tops for guys. Like, they did.
They did. And they were like fishnet.
Yeah. But I would never. And like I say, if somebody wants to do it, more power to them. I just can't. I'm not, But, yeah, that was a thing back then. It was a thing, like I said. But, so, I mean, fashion just repeats itself, but it's supposed to evolve as it repeats itself. So, like I said, the shorts is, I mean, like I say, above the knee, it's just what it is now. Like, it's hard to find something outside of that unless you're gonna go crazy big with the jorts. You know, I haven't worn a pair of jean shorts, I think maybe 3 years or so.
Yeah, I just bought it. Well, I just got like 2 pair probably within the last year.
Yeah.
But I'm not, jean shorts are not my go-to either.
Yeah. And I mean, like, with this heat in Mississippi and how hot it is, bro, some of the trends just not for us. Yeah. Like, we don't live where them people live. Now, Miami, California, those kind of trends, bro, we gotta just, you know, we admire it from a distance. Bro, that's dope on you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, you wear it maybe when you go up there or something?
No, because they like us dressed better. Like, they like the down south thing. Every time I go to Cali, people always like, bro, I know you're not from here, but I love you, because they love how we dress. Like, you go to anywhere in Texas, they're gonna tell you they like how you dress, if you dress in, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, one of the creators I follow, he was like, he was in Houston, but he lives in Atlanta. He was like, who dressed better, Atlanta or Houston? And they were debating it back and forth, like a deep conversation. And I'm like,
so who you think?
Out of those two?
Yeah.
Oh, man. When I lived in Houston for a brief moment, like about 3-4 years. They were so behind. This was like early 2000s. They were still rocking like South Pole with the hat and sweaters. Like, to me, Houston has always been behind.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I haven't been there enough recently to see if they stepped it up or whatever. But, I mean, to me, like I said, it's not enough people coming up with their own creative style. It's more of whatever our rappers are doing, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But that's like safe.
Or NBA stars, and they can't dress for nothing either.
Well, I mean, they darn near wearing dresses.
Yeah,
and stuff,
like they wear the weirdest stuff, and people like, oh man, you know, like, yeah.
But they're just like Jermaine Dupri, halftime show with that outfit with them lace socks he had on.
Yeah.
And I've seen a few people with the lace socks.
Yeah,
Guys. Guys.
Yeah, that's what I say, because that's a reach, bro. Like, that's never. If it's already in your closet and you like, oh, let me dust this off because I already had it, cool, but like, don't reach. Yeah. Like, if you got to go to the hair store to get it, bro, leave that trend alone, bro. It's not for you, bro.
I do need to go to the hair store. I like the scrunch socks.
Okay, that's cool. That's dope. My daughter got every color.
Yeah, I like the
make sure. I'll take her to get them all day. But I won't put a pair on because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, certain stuff they do, like, I understand and I respect it, but it's for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter, like you say. But like I say, I tell people all the time, man, she gonna dress fly than her boyfriend. She gonna be doper than, you know what I'm saying, the average dude, because she been into it since a little kid and she loved clothes.
Oh, okay.
So like at 14, like her shoe collection is crazy. Like what she likes to wear, like she'll ask me, but she already kind of have in mind and she got to go to. Yeah. So she just like a female version of me with purses and accessories, you know what I'm saying? Which I keep it simple, like, you know, but. She dope, like, you know.
All right, well, I guess I ain't gonna keep you too much longer. I think we're starting to lose light, and the rain has stopped though, but thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Closeted Kicks Convos, Vibes Unleashed. This your girl Trina. This my boy Said, owner of Re-Up in Biloxi. Make sure y'all go cop an outfit from him and then go see my boy Jeremiah at 11. Yeah. I'm not sure, I don't think it's open right now, but it'll be open soon.
I think they opened last night.
He said about 2 weeks, I think.
Okay.
They had a soft opening last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I did go by there to one of their tastings, and food legit. The vibe is crazy. I think it's gonna be a good little spot down here on the coast.
Yeah, we need it.
Yeah. So until next time, be easy.